Switzerland. This small but mighty country, nestled in the heart of Europe, packs a wallop when it comes to natural beauty and cultural charm. From towering alpine peaks to sparkling blue lakes, from storybook villages to sophisticated cities, Switzerland offers something for everyone. Over the next few episodes, we'll be your guide to 20 must-visit places in Switzerland. We'll explore bustling cities with world-class museums and medieval history, but also escape to car-free villages where the air is clean and the pace of life is refreshingly slow. Whether you're an avid hiker, a history buff, a foodie, or simply someone looking for breathtaking scenery, Switzerland has something to offer you, so pack your bags, grab your hiking boots, and get ready for an unforgettable journey through the best of Switzerland. We're going to lace up our hiking boots and hop aboard those efficient Swiss trains. We'll wander through cobbled streets, sample delicious cheeses and chocolates, and soak in the stunning scenery that Switzerland is so famous for. Let's get started. Our Swiss adventure begins in the car-free village of Zermatt, a picture-perfect mountain resort town nestled in the shadow of the mighty Matterhorn. This iconic peak is practically synonymous with Switzerland. Zermatt is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. In the winter, hit the slopes for world-class skiing and snowboarding. Come summertime, trade your skis for hiking boots and discover well-maintained trails. No matter the season, a ride on the Bahn is a must. This cogwheel railway offers breathtaking views of the Matterhorn and surrounding peaks. Treat yourself to a stay at the Kulm Hotel Gurnergrat, Europe's highest hotel. Zermatt and the Matterhorn will leave a lasting impression. Escape the hustle and bustle, breathe in the fresh mountain air, and soak in the majesty of the Swiss Alps. Our next stop is Lucerne, a charming city on Lake Lucerne, surrounded by snow-capped peaks. With medieval architecture and stunning natural beauty, Lucerne is a feast for the senses. Wander through its charming old town. Cobblestone streets, colorful houses, and quaint squares await. Cross the iconic chapel bridge with its painted panels. For stunning views, take a boat cruise or ride the funicular up Mount Pilatus or Mount Rigi. Lucerne blends history, culture, and natural beauty. Interlaken, nestled perfectly between Lake Thun and Lake Brienz, is like that friend who's always up for an adventure. And trust me, this town isn't just about pretty scenery, though there's plenty of that. We're talking heart-pumping, adrenaline-rushing activities. Paragliding is huge here, and for good reason. Imagine soaring over the emerald waters of the lakes, the towering peaks of the Jungfrau region spread out before you like a crumpled green blanket. It's enough to make you yodel with joy. And if you're feeling really daring, Interlaken is known as one of the best places in the world for skydiving. But hey, maybe you prefer to keep your feet on mostly solid ground. No problem. Interlaken is a hiker's paradise with trails for every level. Take a leisurely stroll along the lakes or challenge yourself with a climb up harder Kulm for breathtaking panoramic views. And let's not forget about the charming town itself. Interlaken has this lovely mix of traditional Swiss charm and modern energy. You'll find cozy cafes, tempting chocolate shops, and plenty of places to relax and soak up the vibrant atmosphere after a day of adventure. Lake Geneva, or Lac Léman as it's known in French, is pure romance. Montreux, a town that knows how to enjoy the finer things in life. Known for its legendary jazz festival, Montreux draws music lovers from around the globe each summer. Imagine strolling along the flower-lined promenade, the sound of smooth jazz filling the air as the sun sets over the lake. Now, if you're looking for a truly unforgettable Swiss experience, a journey to Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe, is an absolute must. Imagine standing at over 11,000 feet, surrounded by a breathtaking panorama of ice and snow. It's like stepping into a postcard, except it's even more awe-inspiring in person. Getting to Jungfraujoch is half the fun. You'll board a cogwheel train that takes you on a scenic climb through tunnels and past glaciers. The train ride itself is an engineering marvel, and the views just get more spectacular with every passing minute. Once you reach the top, prepare to be amazed. You'll find an observation deck with jaw-dropping views of the Aletsch Glacier, the longest glacier in the Alps. It's a humbling reminder of the power and beauty of nature. But there's more to Jungfraujoch than just the view. You can explore the Ice Palace, a magical world carved entirely from ice. or learn about the history and science of glaciers at the Sphinx Observatory. And for those who like a little adventure, there are even opportunities for snowshoeing and sledding. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Bern, the capital of Switzerland, truly embodies Swiss charm. You might think, a capital city? Shouldn't I be hiking in the Alps? But Bern should not be missed. This city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Stroll through Bern's Old Town and you'll be transported back in time. The iconic Zittglogge clock, dating back to the 13th century, is a highlight. Bern's unique location on a peninsula formed by the Aare River adds to its charm. The river winds around the old town, creating a natural moat. Wander the streets, soak up the atmosphere, and savor the moment. Tucked away in the heart of the Bernese Alps, Grindelwald is a village that seems to have been plucked straight from a postcard. This is the Switzerland of your dreams, towering mountains, lush meadows, and charming chalets. It's a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts, a launching point for unforgettable adventures. The Eiger is more than just a backdrop, it's a legend. Its north face is one of the most challenging climbs in the world. Now who's ready for a little taste of Italy, without leaving Switzerland? Lugano, nestled in the southern canton of Ticino, offers just that. It's a city where the Swiss passion for precision meets the Italian zest for life, creating a unique and delightful blend. As you stroll along the palm-lined promenades of Lake Lugano, you might forget for a moment that you're in the heart of the Alps. The air is warm, the sun is shining, and the aroma of espresso fills the air. It's the perfect place to relax, soak up the Mediterranean atmosphere, and indulge in a gelato or two. But don't be fooled by Lugano's laid-back vibe. This city has a vibrant cultural scene, with world-class museums, art galleries, and theaters. Be sure to visit the Museo d'Arte Moderna for a dose of contemporary art, or catch a performance at the Teatro Sociale for a taste of Italian opera. And of course, no visit to Lugano would be complete without exploring the lake itself. Take a boat trip to the picturesque villages that dot the shoreline. Go for a swim in the crystal-clear water, or simply relax on the shore and enjoy the stunning views. Zurich. It's Switzerland's largest city, sure, but don't let the financial hub title fool you. This is a place where history meets modern life in the most delightful ways. Think cobblestone streets lined with cafes, all nestled around a sparkling lake. You'll want to spend some time getting lost in the Old Town or Altstadt. It's a step back in time with winding alleys, charming boutiques, and those classic guild halls that just whisper stories of centuries past. Be sure to look up. The architecture here is amazing, with details that'll have you snapping photos left and right. And when you're ready for a break, Zurich's got you covered. Grab a coffee and some Swiss chocolate at a sidewalk cafe, or hop on a boat tour for a different perspective on the city. From the water, you get these incredible views of the Glarus Alps rising up in the distance. Whether you're a history buff, an art enthusiast, or just someone who appreciates a good time, Zurich's got something for you. It's a city that effortlessly blends a modern, cosmopolitan vibe with that traditional Swiss charm. You'll find yourself wanting to linger a little longer in this dynamic city. Now let's hop over to Lausanne, a city perched gracefully on the shores of Lake Geneva. Imagine this. You're strolling along a lakeside promenade, the Alps rising up in the distance. That's Lausanne in a nutshell. Lausanne is home to the Olympic Museum. Even if you're not a huge sports fan, the museum is fascinating. Be sure to visit the Old Town, a charming labyrinth of narrow streets and historic buildings. And if you have time, hop on a ferry and explore the Lavaux Vineyard terraces. Basel. Now here's a city that knows how to do art. Nestled on the banks of the Rhine River, Basel boasts over 40 museums. That's more museums per square kilometer than any other city in Switzerland. If you're an art enthusiast, this is your haven. But Basel's not just about highbrow art. The city has a funky, youthful energy that spills out onto its streets. Think open-air markets, vibrant street art, and a lively cafe culture. You'll find students mingling with locals, all enjoying the city's unique vibe. One of the best ways to experience Basel is by simply wandering through its well-preserved old town. Cobblestone streets wind past colorful buildings, charming fountains, and hidden courtyards just begging to be discovered. And if you're feeling adventurous, take a dip in the Rhine River. Locals and visitors alike love to cool off with a swim in the river, followed by a picnic on the banks. It's a quintessential Basel experience you won't want to miss. St. Moritz. Just whispering the name conjures up images of winter wonderlands, luxurious furs, and the clinking of champagne glasses in elegant chalets. Nestled in the Engadine Valley, St. Moritz is more than just a pretty postcard, it's a destination that embodies Alpine chic. This is where European royalty has been coming for centuries to escape the humdrum of everyday life, to breathe in the crisp mountain air, and to indulge in a little bit of extravagance. And who can blame them? With its shimmering lake, snow-capped peaks, and world-class skiing, St. Moritz is a feast for the senses. But St. Moritz isn't just about winter glamour. In the summer months, the valley bursts into life with a kaleidoscope of colors as wildflowers carpet the meadows and the lakes sparkle under the warm sunshine. Hiking trails beckon you to explore the surrounding mountains, while the aroma of freshly baked bread wafts from charming cafes. Whether you're looking for an action-packed ski vacation, a romantic getaway, or simply a chance to soak up the stunning scenery, St. Moritz has something to offer everyone. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to witness the raw power of nature at the Rhine Falls, a curtain of water more than 450 feet wide, roaring over a rocky ledge. The roar is deafening, creating a fine mist that shimmers in the sunlight. Feel the spray on your face from the viewing platforms. The best way to experience the falls is to take a boat trip. Imagine cruising along the water, mist swirling around you. Easily accessible from Zurich or Schaffhausen, perfect for a day trip. Experience the breathtaking beauty of the Aletsch Glacier, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the largest glacier in the Alps, stretching over 14 miles and reaching depths of up to 3,000 feet. Imagine a river of ice, flowing slowly but relentlessly, carving valleys over millennia. Standing at its edge, you can almost hear the groaning of the ice. It's a humbling experience, standing before such ancient forces. You don't have to be a mountaineer to appreciate the Aletsch Glacier. Scenic hikes and cable car rides offer breathtaking vantage points. Imagine yourself gazing down at this river of ice. The Aletsch Glacier is an unforgettable experience, a reminder of the power of nature and the importance of preservation. Lauterbrunnen, nestled deep in the Bernese Oberland, is a place that takes your breath away. Imagine a lush green valley carved by glaciers with towering cliffs. 72 waterfalls cascade down those cliffs like silvery ribbons. The name means many fountains, and you'll see why. From the thundering Staubach Falls to delicate cascades, each has its charm. Hike the valley floor, breathe the fresh air, and feel the waterfall spray. Listen closely and you might hear legends whispered on the wind. Perched on a tiny island just off the shores of Lake Geneva, you'll find the fairy tale silhouette of Chateau de Chillon. This isn't just a castle, folks. It's a time machine. For centuries, it stood guard over this strategic waterway. Imagine the countless footsteps that have trod this path before you. Walk through the grand halls, explore the ancient kitchens and dungeons. The underground prison is one of the most evocative spots. You can almost hear the echoes of the prisoners. Today, it's a vibrant cultural hub, hosting art exhibitions, concerts, and historical reenactments. And as you stand on the ramparts gazing out over Lake Geneva, you're captivated by its beauty and tranquility. Tucked away in northeastern Switzerland lies Appenzell, a region that feels like it stepped right out of a storybook. Amidst rolling green hills and towering Alpine peaks, you'll find a timeless way of life. Age-old traditions are woven into everyday life. Stroll through the village with colorful houses adorned with frescoes and flowers. See locals in traditional attire reflecting strong cultural identity. Slow down and savor simple pleasures. Sample famous cheese made using centuries-old methods. As the sun sets, find a cozy restaurant and enjoy local specialties. Now, when you hear Switzerland, you might think towering mountains and charming villages, and you'd be right. But Switzerland also has a vibrant cultural scene, and nowhere is that more evident than in Montreux. Nestled on the shores of Lake Geneva, Montreux is a town that seems to have it all: stunning lake views, a backdrop of snow-capped Alps, and a relaxed, almost Mediterranean vibe. But Montreux is best known for its legendary jazz festival. Every summer, Montreux comes alive with the sounds of jazz, blues, and soul as musicians from around the world descend on this lakeside town. Legendary artists like Miles Davis, Ella Fitzgerald, and David Bowie have all graced the stages of Montreux, cementing its place in music history. Even outside of the festival season, Montreux hums with a musical energy. You can explore the Montreux Jazz Café, a museum and restaurant dedicated to the festival's legacy, or stroll along the lakeside promenade, where statues of famous musicians remind you of the town's musical soul. For folks who want to experience the Swiss Alps in their rawest form, hop a train and lace up your hiking boots. Welcome to Swiss National Park, the oldest national park in the Alps. Established in 1914, it spans over 40 square miles of pristine wilderness. Those idyllic postcards with snow-capped peaks, they're real here. No cable cars or mountaintop restaurants, just pure nature. Stick to trails, pack out trash, and leave no trace. Stay in charming villages just outside the park. Spot wildlife like ibex, red deer, or a golden eagle. Now, if you're looking for the quintessential Swiss alpine village experience, look no further than Wengen. Perched high on a sunny terrace overlooking the Lauterbrunnen Valley, this charming village is completely car-free, making it a breath of fresh air, literally. To reach Wengen, you'll hop aboard a cogwheel train in Lauterbrunnen and wind your way up the mountainside. The journey itself is half the fun, offering breathtaking views of waterfalls cascading down sheer rock faces and traditional farmhouses dotting the lush green slopes. Once you arrive in Wengen, you'll be greeted by a storybook scene of flower-laden balconies, charming chalets, and the majestic peaks of the Jungfraujoch and Eiger towering above. Take a stroll through the village, browse the local shops, and savor a slice of freshly baked apple strudel at a cozy cafe. But don't let the peaceful atmosphere fool you. Wengen is also a gateway to some of the most thrilling adventures in the Alps. In the winter, it's a world-renowned ski resort, while in the summer, hiking trails beckon you to explore the surrounding mountains. And of course, no visit to Wengen is complete without a trip up to the Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe. Well, there you have it, our whirlwind tour of 20 must-visit places in Switzerland. From the iconic Matterhorn to the car-free charm of Wengen, this small country packs a big punch when it comes to stunning scenery, cultural experiences, and outdoor adventures. Remember, this is just a taste of what Switzerland has to offer. There are countless other hidden gems and unforgettable experiences waiting to be discovered. So pack your bags, grab your Swiss travel pass, and get ready to experience the magic of Switzerland for yourself. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the heart of the Alps. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. Until next time, happy travels.